This is the Laundromat. We are at Brothers Wash and Dry. This place has been hosting shows since 2019. Samson used to live here. Now five of us split the rent and host shows, music performances, film screenings, anything. You can do anything here.
My name is Eva Novoa. I'm a pianist composer based in Brooklyn. Though I come from Spain, I was born in Barcelona. And before moving to New York, I lived for 7 years in the Netherlands. So I've been away from Spain now 20 years. But these days I consider myself a Brooklynite, pretty much. And I know Gian through friends in common, because through my record label, 577 Records, I've met people that I've played with who know Gian. And so we were playing tonight as a duo. Yeah, so basically, there's nothing written in what we do. It's all improvised, or I like to think of it as a composition, nevertheless, because for me, it's like through composed. Whatever we play needs to have a beginning and an ending. At least that's how I think of improvisation. And actually, for me, sometimes things that happen right on the spot help me to compose something after, or I'll go back to the idea. Today we didn't record it, but sometimes I'll record one set and then listen back to it, and then...
We did record it.
Oh, you did record it, so...
Hans got it.
I'm excited about listening to that. But it's actually nice to listen back sometimes and find ideas that you may use for a composition. But in this case, we rehearsed yesterday just to see the vibe, meet, talk about what we wanted to do. And that's what we did tonight.
And over time, it became a place where we don't really say no to people. Anything that you want to do, you can come do it here. So we get like clown shows or, like performance art stuff, singers, songwriters. So we wanted to make a space where people could experiment and try things that most venues wouldn't normally program.
I'm also an educator now for 26 years. I've been teaching piano, and at the moment I've taught very diverse ages and levels, and I even taught college when I was in the Netherlands before moving here. Hard to imagine I quit a teaching position to come to New York, but I came to New York, going back to what Jan said, I came to New York because of the creative aspect, and I do not regret it, because it's not just for the music and jazz or improvised music or punk, rock, whatever, everything happens in every form. But you also get to meet a lot of interesting cats who are doing movies, who need someone who plays music, or someone who does documentary and is doing a documentary about improvised music, and then they contact you. So it's a very nice place where you can easily blend or merge with other people who are also very creative in what they do.
Eva Novoa! I think that's it. Yeah. Thank you for coming. Thank you, Hans. Thank you, AJ. Thank you guys for coming. What a great night of music. Yeah. Y'all made me want to dance. Follow at Brothers Wash and Dry. And We post all the shows that we're doing here. Everything that happens here is really cool and interesting. And if you come out to a Laundromat show, you can expect to see something that will surprise you. It's also a very nice, intimate room with always a good crowd of people. So it's a good place to come meet creatives and hang out with like interesting people. It's my favorite place to come to in New York.
Well, support music in every form. Buy music, buy records. Go out and experience live music because it may cost you $20. But usually when people say, yeah, but it's $20 cover, it's a lot of money. People end up going to a pub and end up spending even more after 2 or 3 beers, So what's the thing? I don't want to go to a live concert. Besides here in New York, where you have all kinds of music, I'd say like New Yorkers should have like no excuse to go out and check out live music just because you live in New York. I mean, to me, it's the reason why I moved here. So I'm actually really, really serious about that. And because of the pandemic and other things, people have got lazy and they don't go out. And sometimes they have places where to check out music right like 2 blocks from their house. And they still don't do it. My mission as a teacher, I try and brainwash not just my students, but their parents. And they come to see my gig or they go and see their local venue, even if it's a cafe. You can take your kids to the park for free and see Gustavo Dudamel at Brick, like with the New York Philharmonic. There are so many options, yet a lot of people are, I don't dare say the word lazy because these days it's politically incorrect, right? But anyway, support music and support the musicians in any way you can. And thank you for supporting live music. We need you. The music loves you, and we need you if you love the music.
Gracias.